sit. I joke around about Andy and Rupa sometimes, but they're actually really great people. I'm glad I'm running with them. Rupa more than Andy, I'll be honest with you.
You want some milk in your coffee?
So again, I'm going to give you the same spiel. I'm Lou Masters. I lived in Monroe about 11 years. I have 4 kids, 7, 10, I have to think, 12, and 14.
Wow.
After 2, I don't ask me their birthdays, I couldn't do it. They go to the middle school, the high school, Applegarth, and Oak Tree. I have a master's degree from Rutgers. I also taught at Rutgers computer science for a little bit as an adjunct professor. That was my younger days, I always say. I work for the Federal Home Loan Bank in New York, in case you don't know what that is. Most people don't. We're an arm of the Federal Reserve. We're not actually a federal bank, but we are a privatized version of basically of what the Federal Reserve does, and we loan money to other banks to keep them afloat, basically. We also do affordable housing for people that Habitat for Humanity, that type of stuff. We will loan money to that. But I'm in IT. I'm not a banker. I don't do any of that. I just handle all the IT and a lot of the project management that they do. Fun stuff, right? I know people like, oh, IT, okay. My wife is a retired teacher. She's taught special ed. She's retired meaning 10 years. She retired and she's actually done now. She's also the president of the Oak Tree PTA. We do a lot of stuff over on Oak Tree with STEM. We fundraise. A lot of those things you buy, we fundraise. And then we purchase things like robots for the kids, a 3D printer we just bought for the kids. We're trying to give them now, I'm trying to donate an AI camera where it tracks people's faces and stuff, because the kids should really be exposed to a lot of that stuff. And I believe at a younger age, that's a really valuable thing. I was on the Board of Ed in 2010 to 2013. We opened the high school, somebody asked that. But one of the reasons I went, I actually was on the Board of Ed was because of all the issues they were having building the high school. I thought, all right, I'd want to get involved in that and see if I can figure out what's going on and make it a little easier. Like I said, it did open smaller than we wanted. There was some other issues for that. It was not, I know people said it was overcrowded. It wasn't overcrowded, but it was smaller than they originally wanted. And there's no pool, by the way. We've heard that several times, no ice skating rink, things like that. It's actually a really beautiful school. It's a beautiful school.
Short-sighted. But to have the classrooms and the sign, the trailers.
So there is a piece in the back that they planned for to expand, but again, it's an expansion. I was on the Middlesex Regional Educational Services Commission. That's, again, people like, well, I don't know what that is, but that's an organization that does shared services between different schools. So we use that, Monroe uses that, shared services for food and for busing and things like that, and we get huge discounts, millions of dollars that are actually saved. It's actually a really good program. I was part of all the ad hoc and growth committees too, took part in a lot of that, the redistricting. So very involved. Since I always use this, since 2009 I've been attending board meetings regularly, and I think it's like over 600 meetings I've actually been to.
Wow.
Now that's not just board meetings, that's all day growth, the meetings to go to Trenton, the fair funding meetings, buildings and grounds, curriculum, finance. So I try to stay as involved as I possibly can with 4 kids. Sometimes it is a little difficult, but I really think it is worth the effort for the kids. That's why I'm here too. I think it's a really important thing. Same thing what Rupa said. I got more, involved, or wanted to get more involved when I saw, again, a lot of the board members leaving meetings because they were trying to avoid voting on certain things. And again, all it really did was it impacted some special ed kids. I know special ed kids that couldn't go on field trips. People couldn't get paid, bills couldn't get paid, stuff like that. So it was a very, like I always say, it's a really cowardly way to try to protest something. You know, there's other ways you could do it without hurting the children. So again, that's why I'm running. That's what I've done in the past. I try to stay as involved as possible. You know how it is, sometimes it's tough. But again, it is a really important thing, and I always say that. And I like to come out to these meetings because I think people should be informed and be informed voters and figure out who they're voting for and why these people are running. So I'm actually glad to be here. Thank you for having this.
Great.
Thank you.